Can you check if we're live?
Yeah.
I'll look on my thing too.
Yeah.
Is it live? Can you see me?
Yes.
Beautiful. Can you check if we're? Oh, we're going. All right. I'm here to answer some questions, volleyball questions. So rip away.
It's really lagged.
Is it really? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's gonna be like 15 seconds, I think. You don't want to be in this over here? I really hope this chat is gonna. Do you have a chair, or do you want to just sit there? Are you good there?
I can bring a chair, but let's see. Morgan, you coming?
I'm gonna take off.
What? You gotta be part of this.
I don't think they want my ninth grade liberos.
Hello, Diego. How's it going? What's up? Wow, I put the font so small. I need to. That's kind of hard to read. Can you see how difficult that is? See you, Morgan.
Okay.
Good to see you.
Good to see
I
you.
might not see you for like
See ya.
another 5 years, but
Oh, close.
Maybe.
See you in 5 years. I'll be back in the
December.
can you guys hear me all right? Can somebody let me know if they can hear me fine? I'm trying just some new streaming methods.
I'm be jealous of your patio.
Maybe hopefully you can see the chat too. I need to figure out how to. Okay, good. Good. All right, so this is like my volleyball channel that I'll be answering strictly volleyball questions on. I have my other channel I've been streaming on, and that one's going to be just kind of a little bit of everything, but I guess the idea on this one is I'll be doing this for about a month every week, maybe every Monday, maybe a couple times a week. And then once we get enough people rolling, I'm going to start making it a subscription. Sorry, but it's just kind of what I got to do. So, because I'm going to be sharing everything. On this channel, I'm like literally sharing everything, giving away all the secrets. Even though I do private lessons, I don't think it really matters because it's different when somebody's with you, showing you exactly what you need to get better at and giving you the reps, like specific curated reps. It's kind of like sculpting. Like you just like when I do lessons, kind of like sculpting. You're just chiseling away, like making somebody a little bit better here and there, and you're just seeing what they respond to. This is Patrick, by the way.
What's up?
We played volleyball together. We won 5 national championships together, and he played Division I volleyball at UCSB. But yeah, here we got a question already. Have you ever had jumper's knee? Have you had jumper's knee?
I've had Osgood Schlatter.
Oscar Slaughter.
You can see that.
Yeah, so I think the main way to fix jumper's knee I've found is hamstrings. Just doing hamstring exercises.
It's usually tendonitis, right?
Jumper's knee, yeah. I mean, everything's tendonitis.
Knees over toes guy, pretty good. Diego Perez, he'll post a video on that.
Yeah, I literally just do hamstring, because when you're jumping a lot, it's like very quad dominant, especially in sand. So if there's all this tension on the front part of your leg, your quad, and so if you're not balancing that out with hamstring exercises, it's just gonna put way too much tension on your knee. So that's helped me. I haven't had any knee pain since I started doing that.
Yeah, I don't really have knee pain, but I don't jump that high either. I would do sleds and knees over toes and squats and
Walking backwards on a treadmill.
walking backwards on a treadmill. Get the blood flow there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have to do something. Ice.
Ice. You believe in ice?
I think ice, if you're playing 3 games back to back to back, then yeah.
Yeah. Actually, that would probably help if you have enough time to warm up. We would do ice baths every year at JO's on the 3rd night. It was a 4-day tournament. Every year, it was just a tradition. Even my last year when I tore something in my foot, I still got in the ice bath.
I think it's
that
more,
was the most painful thing I've ever experienced. Actually,
it's more mental, I think.
Pain,
Uh,
ice.
Doing an ice bath for me.
Okay.
I don't think actually the next day I feel that much better.
Oh, here's a setting question. This is the expert setter right here, so you'll be answering this. It says, I'm a setter, and coaches frequently talk to me about footwork. Unsure what they mean, though, LOL. They always say, hop and pop, like pro setters do. Would be crazy helpful if you could explain that.
Hop and pop.
Have you heard that?
I don't know what hop and pop is, but I recommend jump setting as early as possible. If you fail now, if you mess up now and look bad now, it'll help you in the long run. In terms of footwork and hand positioning, everyone does it differently, so I wouldn't be too concerned about that. If you look at like Moni Nikolov versus Gianelli versus Brizard, these are like the top setters in the world. They're all different. So
Their footwork is all different?
footwork is pretty similar. They're all face to the pin, but they all have their own technique. So as long as it gets to the right position, it's location, 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 and then it looks like you're setting everywhere. Like you could set
When you're jump
Or-
setting?
anytime you're setting.
Or just getting under the ball, you're saying is super important.
Yeah, if the middle thinks you can set back and you set forward, then it'll hold that middle for a little bit longer. But
So
if
taking
you're-
the ball on top of your head.
Yeah, if your hands are way out in front of you, you're probably setting forward unless you're Moni Nikolov and you can just flick it back with
Yeah,
massive hands.
Yeah. It's the same thing in beach volleyball I'm trying to do is like contact the ball in a spot to where I could hit it anywhere. Same thing with setting. You want to contact it where you could set it anywhere. Somebody said, I know you don't watch volleyball, but doing reaction videos to high level volleyballs would be fun to see. You break down why a play worked would be fun. You know, I actually did record a reaction video to one of my games. I'm not a very like reactive guy, so it was kind of boring. I was making the video. I'm like, I guess I could be more instructional. I think I was trying to make it a little bit more entertaining than, and I don't know. Like you see somebody bounce it, I'm like, nah, whatever. Like there's a ball that Logan Weber just absolutely bounced, and I was like, hey, you should do that every time. He's 6'10", like.
Yeah.
You really should.
Do you feel like you're getting better at explaining things now? Or thinking about stuff that you might have never thought about because you're more talented or you just picked it up naturally?
Am I getting better at explaining things because I'm playing at a higher level?
I notice when I'm coaching, there's some things that I didn't even realize I thought about when I was younger.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it makes me think, like, why am I doing this or that? Or yeah.
I haven't thought about my footwork in years.
Okay. Well, you haven't... I guess you played a couple years ago, but...
When I'm playing at Masters, I'm not really thinking about my
Yeah.
footwork. I didn't, when I was playing at UCSB, I didn't really think about my footwork. I was thinking about, like, how do I look in the air? If someone can guess where I'm
Okay.
setting. Or if
Yeah, because you did the footwork early.
Yeah.
Okay.
So explaining how to do that footwork.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I just made a video on how to do a volleyball approach, which to me is like, I learned this when I was 9.
Yeah.
Like, so it is, honestly, it's a little bit annoying because it's so simple to me that I'm like having to like, it's annoying having to simplify and break it down and explain it. It's like explaining how to brush your teeth. It's like, oh, you just like, just do it. But it actually helps a lot. It's pretty important. which is the sad part is most people don't have good coaches.
Yeah.
Like we were blessed with really good coaches.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't even know. Kurt taught me so much. It was insane.
Yeah. And the discipline. Like if you did something wrong, you really didn't want to do something wrong because then you'd run. Whereas now I feel like it's not that big a deal if you do something wrong. You won't get punished. You kind of just move on.
Yeah, the coach would just say, "Hey, come on, guys." No, we would get whipped. No, yeah, Conti would spank us. Not literally. Dude, I mean, I had, at least my first year, I had like a fear of him.
Yeah. Remember Carrie's punishment for me when I spiked it right to the... Or
No, I don't remember
jumped
what
her.
the punishment was, but that was hilarious.
We had lifting that morning, and then the next practice I had to do a coach on one, but I couldn't even walk.
Because you lifted?
Because we did lift, and then we played beach because we would go play beach every single day, so my legs were already dead, and then Carrie just threw a bunch of balls all over the gym.
Somebody said, KFee01 said, I don't know if you guys have experience coaching youth beginners, but do you have any go-to drills or games for teaching basic passing, setting, hitting, etc.? I have a lot of experience coaching beginner players. Like toss the ball to one person and have them pass it. That's what I do. It's pretty simple. Like what I'm seeing when I'm coaching somebody is like, well, first of all, how athletic are they? Like, can they move their feet and pass the ball at the same time? Because that's like pretty difficult for a lot of people to do. So if they really can't even like move their feet without like getting off balance and like moving all over the place, I'll have them just stand in one spot and I'll toss the ball so easy to them to where they don't have to take any steps and just get them used to like using their platform. And I'll literally just have like toss the ball right in front of them, have them pass it, make sure they're leaning forward, make sure their arms are straight, just like the basic stuff. But like, that's why I don't even know where you're at, but you can have a friend. This is what we grew up doing. At least this is what I grew up doing in club. Was every practice was person stand at the net, person stand like 12 feet off the net. You just toss like 10 balls to them, just bump him. Did you guys do that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
like
then you switch.
and then you switch
And
after
then you short, and then you
and
deep,
deep, and
you
then
side
short,
to
deep, side to side. Yeah,
over
yeah.
and over and over and over and over again. And then you go home, and then you find a ball, and then you just start
Against the
bumping
wall
it, and then
to
you
yourself.
just start setting.
Yeah, lay down, set the ball to yourself, and on your couch.
Yeah.
Lay down on the floor.
Yeah.
Set it against the wall, like literally just
Set anything, like pillow.
set a pillow. I still set pillows. It
Yeah.
helps.
It's just a natural. Like you have this, and you just want to set it.
Yeah, I mean, like beginner players, like yeah, it's just super basic stuff. Toss to yourself and really just play a bunch. I have parents asking me all the time, like, "Oh, my son wants to play more. Like, do you know any camps and stuff he should do or clinics?" And he's in high school. I'm like, just go to the beach and play with your friends. I don't know. Like,
Or find people. There's always people playing.
yeah, we literally, Patrick and I, it's hard to get a group of 4, so we would just go to the beach and just ask the people that were there, just, hey, do you want to play? And like, yeah, most of the time we were better than them, but it's volleyball. We didn't even have lines.
Yeah, we drew the lines.
We would draw the lines in the sand. We didn't even have a ball. We had to steal a ball. I plead the fifth. Yeah. You gotta get it done. I feel like you'd enjoy watching David Amon play. You know, I actually sometimes watch I watch David Amon play, and I watch Anders Mole play. And then I've been watching what's his name? The Qatar defender, Ahmed Tijan, who actually just followed me back on Instagram, which I was super fired up about because I think he's my favorite player right now. Because we like are similar. Well, we're like
Both
close to the
dark.
same height. Both dark skinned. I it's kind of sad I don't get to see people's reactions when I say jokes that I think are funny.
Probably don't get it.
Nah, it doesn't even, I don't care. That's actually, I love that too about the live streams, is I can just make myself laugh and I don't even, it doesn't matter if they think I'm funny or not.
Yeah.
Because I already do that all the time. I'll like be hanging out with people and just say something and laugh, and then they don't laugh, and it makes me feel kind of weird. But no, it doesn't matter. Do you have any drills to just like lock in the hand positioning in that form where it looks like you can set anywhere? Drills. People like drills, apparently.
What is the question?
Do you have any drills to just like lock in that hand positioning in that form? Any drills to make sure your form is deceptive?
I'd film yourself, so and then ask someone if they know where you're setting. If you really want to, I mean that's a lot. I think it. Yeah, you can just. A lot of times it looks a lot different than it feels. Like you may think that your hands are here, but your hands are way back there, so it's obvious you're setting back, and you just had no idea. So yeah, film yourself.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is, I think, self-awareness. Just like, yeah, setting and then feeling like, okay, this is in the same spot, and then, like, yeah, I guess you could say film yourself. Yeah, watching film sucks. But now I do it so much because I edit the videos and I post them, so like I have to watch it.
Yeah, even if you lose.
Yeah.
Does it? Because I know there was a time where I would watch myself and it looks way worse than I actually thought.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Does it ever look
eventually it
better?
got to a point where I was like, okay, that's how I think
Okay, yeah.
it feels or it looks. Is that you now?
Yeah, at this point, I like. Yeah, it's kind of similar.
Most people think they're better than they are.
I think I suck. I literally think.
Okay.
I know. I watch film and I'm not. I don't get frustrated anymore. But I just like look at. It, I'm like. I don't know. I just feel. I don't know.
People who don't watch film typically think
They're good.
better than they are.
Yeah, watching film will humble you. How do you decide whether to jump, serve, or float? Are we talking indoor? Are we talking beach? I guess with beach, it's a little bit more of like you're mixing it up a bunch. So I'm assuming this is about beach. Well, if I'm jump serving well, I'll jump serve. If a team is bad at passing float serves or jump serves, I'll choose one or the other. I'll usually test both out. Some players are actually like beach volleyball is very different because some players you want to be in system. Like some attackers, you literally just want them to have a perfect set because they just don't do as well with a good set and a good pass. So yeah, I'll kind of test out the player. I'll jump serve, float serve, see what they respond to, and then I'll make an adjustment. But I guess a general rule of thumb is like if I'm missing all my jump serves, I float serve. Or if I miss one serve, I'll make sure to make the next serve if I have to jump or float, whatever that is. If there's wind coming at me, I'll jump serve. Usually I'll jump serve just because you can rip the ball deep and it'll drop in. Yeah, but it changes so much in beach. Like I was just playing a tournament and like playing against Logan Mister, and his passing was kind of sketchy on the float serves. So for the first half of the game, I was float serving him. We got a few aces, but then towards the second set, he started passing a lot better. Oh wait, no. It was the opposite. We were jump serving him, got a few aces, and he started passing it better. And then they won the second set. So then I just went to float serving, and then he was struggling with that. So mixing it up is in beach volleyball very helpful. Even just like where you're serving from, like you serve from the right side, serve it. Go from the left side. Just give them different looks. What do you think about Evandro and Arthur, the Brazilian players? Well, Evandro's huge, and Arthur's also pretty tall. He's like 6'5". Yeah, I feel like they should. They do pretty well. They're probably like a top 3 team in the world. They probably are, maybe like in the top 5. They've done really well in a few tournaments. I feel like they should be doing better though. Like with that block, he's huge, and then defender's also 6'5". But I don't know, Brazilians. I don't know, something about Brazilians in beach. They just, I think, like mentally just don't have it.
Super emotional.
Yeah, they're a little
They
bit too
need to-
emotional. Like it's like
They could be really good or really bad.
yeah. They make it seem like they're in like a war, and they're like the main character of a movie. Maybe that's just like Latin. I think that's like Latin people.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah. It's like such a big deal to them. Sorry if you're Brazilian. You got a lot of good players.
Do you not think Qatar's like that?
But it's different. Like I feel like they do it just for like the love of it.
Just because they came from a tougher.
I don't know where they're from, but they're
Aren't they?
start from the
They're
bottom.
not
Now
from-
we're here. You
They're
know,
not Qatar. Are they?
they're not from Qatar. No,
Okay.
they're from 2 different countries in Africa.
Okay. They just sent scouts.
I don't know. Yeah, imagine.
Tell everyone to jump. They hold tryouts.
Dude, yeah, I'm sure there's volleyball, but a lot of these people play on clay. There's this guy Nestor from Ottawa. Do we play Ottawa when you were?
Outside hitter, yeah.
Yeah. He was from Africa, and he was showing us film of him, and he was playing on like clay, like dirt. Yeah. So they have volleyball. I coach ages 7 to 12 years old at a recreation center, and I struggle with getting them to keep rallies going during scrimmages. Even the older ones, I have trouble getting them engaged. Yeah, they're pretty young, 7 to 12. I did a summer camp. It was actually my first coaching gig ever. Was like about Laguna Beach. 7 to 12-year-old kids. There was like 50 of them, and they made me the head coach, running everything. It was my first time doing it. I mean, with those kids, you just got to get them moving. Like always, just different drills all the time. It's not even about them doing well. It's just about them moving. Like
Competition.
yeah,
They like little competition.
yeah. We would do relay races to start the matches.
Freeze tag.
Yeah, just literally any game you could think of, and then throw a little bit of volleyball in there. Like they're kids. You just want them to have fun, really. Half of them aren't even going to be playing in like 2 years. No, literally. I mean, I started playing club when I was 9, and how many of those guys are still playing? 1. Jackson. He wasn't on my team. Jackson, Philippines guy.
Reed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he was like, one of those guys playing when I was 9, and he's still playing, but not many guys. Diego, how to fix my swing? I always end up under the ball. Thanks, Idol. Please do not call me Idol. I'm not your idol. You should serve one God, and that should be the Lord Jesus Christ. But I appreciate the compliment. I just posted a video on arm swing, but if you want to, you get too far under the ball, just
Don't
stay.
do it. That's what you would say.
Just don't. No, you just got to be patient, wait, stay back, keep the ball in front of you. Like, you just have to think, keep the ball in front of you.
Well, Christian Sorum, I noticed he doesn't.
Did you see that video somebody posted recently? It was like, is it Instagram reel? It was like, why does he keep falling back? Yeah, he's on his way back, and then on his way down, he's hitting it.
It's a timing thing.
Well, he's playing the game of hang in the air as long as possible, and try to see what they're doing as late as possible.
Yeah, and then they're also on their way down when they're blocking. So
Blockers on their way down, yeah.
it's easier to fill that hole.
But he's also 6'5" and like went to a volleyball school when he was like a kid, so I wouldn't recommend that. But yeah, just you have to just think when you're in practice, like in a simple drill, just think stay behind it and just an overcorrect. So if you're like always under it and falling back, then just fall forward. Like purposely just like be late and jump forward and hit the ball forward. And then you could kind of find a balance. That's like a lot of things that I do even now is overcorrect your mistake and then bring it back. Good night, Kayfee. She's probably out. Or he, Kayfee. It was a dude. Any more questions? My voice is starting to hurt. Did I tell you that my voice is hurting from talking so much?
Uh-oh.
It's because I have bad posture. Hey, Diego, do you have you tell yourself, cues.
Cues?
It's Quees. Would you have read that as cues?
No. Queso?
I thought it was like queso, yeah. Cues you tell yourself on serve receive. Not really. When I was playing indoor, I would say, serve me the ball, serve me the ball, serve me the ball. Because part of it is just like being confident. Especially indoors is a little bit different though, as a libero. There's a little bit more pressure to pass the ball well, so you have to like say, oh, I want this ball because I'm the best passer. Do you serve, receive, stay low?
Cues?
Cues, like what do you tell yourself when you're passing?
Oh, self-talk?
I don't know. Are you talking like positivity, encouragement talk? Or are you talking like technique? Things I'm making sure I'm doing when I'm passing. Beach is different than indoor. Like in indoor, there's a lot more. It's a little bit more technical on your angles and everything. Beach is a lot more footwork. So just like staying light on my feet, moving a lot through the sand. Indoor is just like it's coming so fast. You just have to like fight your brain and just like hold it and make sure the angle's good. Yeah, indoor it was like keep my chin down, stay leaning forward, even if it comes really fast, just stick it.
Have you ever watched they said they wanted a reaction video?
Yeah.
You've done it live?
No, not a live reaction video.
Hmm.
Oh, like a live stream? I could do that.
You can do that here?
I could do a live stream. Yeah, I could just share my screen while I'm watching something and then put this camera like small.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, look, I can do this.
You do a high school video.
React to my high school videos.
See how bad.
How do you consistently get your arms back deep when taking a volleyball approach? Just, I don't know, swing as far back as you can. Do you have any ideas? How do you consistently get your arms back deep when taking a ball? Like a lot of these things are you just have to tell yourself, I'm going to do this. I'm just going to like overdo it.
Yeah. Practice, watch film of yourself. You probably don't do it enough. Stretch.
Like just with no ball, just go in your living room and just like swing your arms back a bunch and just like swing them as far back as you can, and then maybe record yourself, see how far back you're swinging them, and then just do that like 100 times.
And be harsh on yourself as well.
Yeah.
You have to be able to recognize the problem when you're doing it. So if you can't recognize it, then film yourself and then you film yourself and then see you aren't doing it, then film yourself when you are doing it and then feel the difference.
Yeah. I think feeling is a huge thing. Like being able to feel it. Like I do this all the time. In my house, I'll do this all the time. I'll literally just I'll go like this, and I'll do my arm swing, and then I'll practice taking a look, and then I'll just literally exactly this. I'll just get the timing down. I'll just think, okay, try to take a small look. I'll do it with weights or just
Close your eyes.
yeah, and I'm playing professionally, and I still do these basic things all the time. Or I'll practice. I'll look. I've been practicing looking more with my eyes than my head. You just gotta simplify it. Do it with no ball. So much to where you don't have to think about it. There's a lot of questions. More like technique. I tell myself not to drop my chest and stay low. Yeah, definitely stay low. Don't pop up too early when you're passing. You want to stay as low as possible, as long as possible when you're passing. Because it's okay to pop up when you're passing the ball, but if you pop up before you pass the ball, then you can't go down. Thank you so much. Yeah, I can run under the ball a lot and then get stuck, especially if my partner options me. I tend to run up to the net instead of waiting for the ball. Your advice was great. Thank you. No problem. How do you sync it with your penultimate game during penultimate during a game? Do you know what that word means? How do you sync it with your penultimate?
Like penultimate step? How do you...
Is that what that word means?
Penultimate is the one right before the last.
Oh, okay. You learn something new every day. I don't know what your question is. Oh, how do you sync it?
Oh, how do you sync it with the...
like how you swing your arm back as you're taking that second to last step? Oh, yeah, just do it without a ball 100 times.
Visualize it, yeah.
Like
the basketball players who just
Yeah, just 100 times a day. Just do it without a ball. And then in the game, you'll just have no choice but to do it that way. I really don't know any other. That's how I do it. Yeah. And then you do it in increasingly more complex drills. So if you can make a drill that's super simple, in the video I just posted about the approach, do it just tossing the ball, jump, catch it, don't even hit it, and then you can start adding more complexities. I watch my own film and catch myself doing a chicken wing. Oh, so you're bending your elbows. Beach volleyball, you're not really going for speed, so Kevin Coburn kind of bends his elbows on his approach back.
He can get away with it.
Yeah, he's okay.
If you know who he is, he can touch 12 feet. So,
how many looks do you take during your approach? That's actually a really good question. My coach tells me to take 3 looks, which is insane. So that would be after you pass the ball, look. After the set is set, look. And then right as you're taking that last step, close, look. I've only done it once successfully. And when I did it, wasn't even thinking about it. It was just a perfect situation, and I just naturally did it. Which I was like, I just did it. I just looked 3 times, and I looked at Michael, and he's like, yeah, I've been telling you it's possible. Okay, you're right again. I was thinking this guy's an idiot. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Do you see Mole or those guys do that?
No.
Well, Mole just bounces the ball.
I don't think Mole looks every time.
He kind of feels it. I feel like with Mole, he he kind of just sees the blocker, and then where the blocker is not, he just hammers it.
Yeah, but
And
he
then-
gets blocked.
Because he hits hard.
Yeah, but I feel like you shouldn't get blocked if you're 6'7" with a 38-inch vert.
He's going for the highlight reels.
I think he is. I think at this point he's not even. He's just trying to bounce
So
balls.
good.
Yeah.
Bounce balls, reaching, diving blocks.
Yeah. But he's a guy. It's just too easy.
Yeah. You can tell.
Like when I play against a guy who's blocking me at 6 feet tall, oh, it's like a piece of cake. If I ever play against a 6-foot blocker, it's like not even. It's a joke. And I can just only imagine that's how he feels when he's 6'7" playing against other guys like that height.
Yeah.
It would be so nice.
And on a woman's net.
Practically, yeah. Pretty much, dude. That's crazy.
That's how he feels. I was thinking about that. Like, these guys touch so high.
When do you decide on which hit to do, assuming the set is good? Like, hit it left, hit it right, shot it here, shot it there. I try to not think too much, but when I do take a look, if I see the defender on the left side, I shoot it to the right. If I see him on the right side, I shoot to the left. If I see the defender fake, like he's running to the right, like once you start taking looks a lot when you're attacking, you just start to see more. So like even guys will fake me out, and I can start to tell like, oh, that was fake, and then I'll shoot it the other way. But the problem is when you start thinking too much, because then like later in the game, there's just way too much going on, and you just end up making mistakes.
Yeah, you need to have the shots first as well.
Yeah,
So
so
you don't
yeah,
know how
so
to
I
do
was
it.
thinking about it. It might be better to not even look and then just randomly hit a really good shot. Like, because if you hit an incredible cut shot, even if they're there in the angle, like it's still really hard to get.
Really.
Or if you hit it like a nice high line that's like high and loopy and hits the back line, it doesn't matter if they're there or not. There's a good chance they're not going to get it.
Yeah, most people can't hit the shots.
Yeah.
Like you need to unlock the skill, essentially. Nice cut, nice high line.
Yeah. Somebody said, sorry for asking so many questions, LOL, somebody said, Diego, who's your friend? This is Patrick Paragas, the best setter in the world. I played club with him for 4 years. We played volleyball together in college. He played at UCSB, Division I setter. 5-time national championship, CIF champion twice. So this is the guy you should listen to on setting and other things. And he's just good at winning volleyball drills. What was the...
Two-time competitive cauldron winner.
Only 2-time?
Yeah, both times you were there.
Really?
Junior, senior year.
I feel like you won it every time. Oh, you won the year.
I won the whole year, yeah.
I was thinking like every week because we did weekly. Like,
how many weeks? Yeah, probably a lot
Oh,
of weeks.
so in high school, our coach would tally up all of our wins for every drill, and at the end of the week, he would give us a shirt or something. And Patrick has.
I have a lot of shirts. I don't know where those shirts are anymore.
Oh my. Yeah, figuring out how to win is just a part of the game too. Like you might not be very athletic. It's like Trevor Crabb. Like yeah, he's 6'5", but he's not super athletic. He's not very fast. He doesn't hit the ball very hard. He's just figured out how to win with what he's got. Somebody says, sorry for asking so many questions, but I find my sets being really inconsistent, ranging from dimes to completely off. Is there a specific thing that causes this? I would say use more legs when you're set. Or is this the indoor guy? Okay. Probably indoor guy. What do you have to say?
Rep it out. Get a target. Just 1,000 reps. You'll be better after that 1,000 reps. I promise you. There's no secret sauce to it.
Literally. And for the option ball on IG story, how could I have taken a better approach? On IG story? How could I have taken a better approach? I feel slow. I've been studying your film and trying to copy you. LOL. Are you? Did you send me some? I don't know. Are you referring to your Instagram story? I'm not going on Instagram right now. I mean, goals for this next beach season. I would like to win a tournament. I don't know.
Which one?
Manhattan, Seaside. Yeah. Qualify for the league would be nice.
They have a salary for that?
It's like minimum 20 grand
Okay.
per person for the 9 weeks.
They fly you out and stuff.
They fly, pay for everything. So yeah, if you're in the league, it's a pretty good deal. And then the number one finisher gets 100 grand, and then it's like 50 grand, 20 grand, another like 20, 30, blah blah blah.
Okay.
And then they have another league championship, which they do the same thing, another 100 grand for first.
Okay.
So, yeah, top 3 guys are doing pretty well.
You gotta find a partner.
I think I got a guy. I'm not telling anybody, but
Nice. That's good. He's good.
yeah, it's gonna What are your top few things you look for in reading the hitter? If the set is good or not. The first thing is like how far off the net the set is. And then like how are they? I mean, I don't think about these things. That's another thing is. Yeah, where are they relative to the ball? The ball's over here. They're probably gonna hit it that way. If the ball's over here compared to them, they're gonna hit it that way probably. If they're leaning back, they're probably not gonna hit it straight down. If they're on their way down, they're probably gonna roll shot it. But these are like subtle tells that don't really tell you exactly what they're doing, because when you're playing good players, they're doing the opposite of what you think. So like when I'm hitting, if I'm on my way down, I'm showing like I'm shooting, and then I'll purposely hit it because I know that the defender is going to be probably running to the line. If I show I'm on my way down showing a high line, then I could just do an easy hit to their right side, and then they won't get it, even though it's a super easy swing to them. That's why on defense, like you really just want to stay as balanced as possible, and you're either just staying as still as possible and just making a complete read after they hit the ball, or you're guessing and running for one shot, just hoping they hit it to you. Yeah, but not much you can do at like a really high level beach. Not a ton you can do. You just have to choose. Like I'm getting this and I'm getting this, and just hope they hit it there. When getting started more for tournaments, how did you get yourself out there for partners? And how did you go about finding more committed people? Well, we had a group. We had a training group with Michael, my coach, and it was just 4 of us that trained consistently together. And then we did well, and then once you do well, then you could ask other guys to play. You see guys at tournaments, and I mean, there's a guy that you want to play with, just ask him to play. And I mean, but you have to be a little bit realistic. Like if you haven't played any tournaments and you've never done well in any tournaments, a better player is probably not going to want to play with you unless you've shown that you can hang. Yeah, my first year I played just with a guy that I trained with, and we got a couple ninths. And then there was a better player that I played against and actually beat me, but I guess I played well that game. And he came up to me and was like, "Hey, do you want to play a tournament?" And he asked me because I played well. He had way more points than me. He pulled me into the main draw. Just kind of starts like that. Like it's kind of like a dating relationship. You just have to ask them out. I was just on a phone call with a guy. No, I'm not. This guy called me.
You're dating?
This guy called me asking about committing to a year together. And he was like, This is so weird. It feels like I'm asking someone to the dance. I was like, okay, well, easy now.
You said no.
I told him probably not. He got a sponsorship deal for us, which I mean it wasn't very much. It was like $5,000 per person, which is not even close to enough to make me consider that. But I told him, yeah, probably not. I think he was a little sad, maybe.
Is this the new thing now?
That I like it.
Oh well.
It was like $20 on Amazon.
I see everyone has it.
Yeah,
You suck
there's a
it.
straw. Yeah,
Oh,
it's weird. You can drink out of it. You can just pour it, but
how do you open it?
you just press that. Yeah,
Oh, then you can suck it here.
suck it or just drink it.
Ah.
But it feels weird just drinking it. Check out my volleyball approach real quick. You know, I'm starting to charge more for that stuff. I've been doing a lot of just free video coaching, like people sending me film and me responding. But if you want me to review your film, I'm gonna actually need to charge you for that. So you could message me on Instagram and send me the film, and I can give you a quote for what that is. And depending on how much you want me to break it down, that'll vary on price. Because I can just give you some quick tips for a little bit, but if you want me to make a video. Yeah, I get it. I know it's one clip. I've been giving too much out for free, so sorry about that. I've been trying to convince Patrick to play with me.
Not really.
What do you mean, not really? I've brought it up to you like 20 times.
You brought it up like once.
No, dude, I've been saying this for like a year.
Okay, name one other time besides the beach volleyball training. I don't remember.
I've for sure hinted at it many times.
No, it's good. You have a good partner.
Yeah. I would love to play with you though.
Thank you.
Did you see Sweden? Sweden versus Sweden in the finals,
Yeah.
World Championship?
They're good.
Unacceptable. They are good, but it's just crazy.
Why?
Dude, it's like the only 4 players in Sweden. They don't have many players over there.
Yeah, that's what happens when you train with good players.
They have a good coach too.
Okay.
But dude, that blocker
Yeah,
of the younger
Jakob,
team, bro.
he's good.
Dude, if him and David Alman partnered together, I was thinking about that. They would be unstoppable.
You think he's better than?
Oh, for sure. Then Jonathan Helbig. Oh yeah, that's the. Jonathan is the one thing holding that team down.
There's only 2 things.
Well, it's like very obvious that Jonathan is not nearly as good as David. And David gets frustrated with him a lot.
No, more so.
Yeah, he gives him a bad set or doesn't cover him, and he's like getting all upset.
Yeah, they win though.
Yeah, but if he played with the other blocker who's
They won the
taller,
gold medal and world championship.
I know, but if he played with the other guy,
I don't.
dude, he's a way better blocker, more physical attacking.
He's a better blocker. Attacker, he is more physical, but I don't know if he's better at attacking. Setting, probably
Dude,
not
they
better.
dude, he was like
They
got the
did serve
kill
him.
every single time they served him. He's
Well-
insane.
Yeah, he is really good.
Dude, he's like 6'8"
Yeah, he's big.
and like quick and jumps and everything.
Yeah, should partner with him.
No, I can't. It's not.
What did they do?
How do they train?
Well, because they don't play AVP, obviously. So where do they just get sponsorships?
Like international teams?
Yeah.
Well, every country's a little bit different, but like Alex was telling me in Austria, all the pro Austrian players have like really good sponsorships, free cars, free a bunch of stuff.
Okay. And then they just train a bunch, and then they're just international. Like they don't do any.
Yeah,
like,
there's
pro
like
league.
a pro league in Sweden, but I know a guy who went over there and he said it was pretty low level.
Is
Even
that
though
where Ahmed? Yeah, or
they
what-
don't play in it. No,
Okay.
they're like way worse than them.
Okay.
I think they go to. I heard that they go to somewhere in Africa. Like a bunch of the international guys will all go to this one beach in Africa.
What?
Yeah, and they'll all train together.
You should go to that beach.
That's what somebody
hilarious.
told me to do. Did you play at Coast Volleyball Club? I played at Orange Coast Volleyball Club for 4 years. And why don't you try out for VLA? What is that?
It's an indoor semi-pro. You don't need a tryout. You probably would.
I think I did do that for a little bit.
Or NVA.
Oh, maybe NVA. Yeah.
I did NVA with Kevin and Sam.
Okay.
Stingers.
Nice.
Utah Stingers.
Okay, cool. I did something for a little bit. Yeah, they just told me, hey, you could be on. But I just trained with them. I never did any of the games because, I don't know, I was busy. But no, I don't want to play indoor volleyball. How do you afford to consistently travel? Okay, I missed that question. That's a good question. I don't know, honestly. We have sponsorships, people support us, my church helped out a ton last year. That was huge. But yeah, I guess this past year I didn't pay anything out of pocket for travel. Yeah, t-shirt sales, donations, sponsorships has paid for all my travel. And we try to be smart about it, like choose cheaper flights or well, actually not these days. We're not always getting cheaper flights. We're actually getting like the best flights for like the time and everything. Because it's sometimes just not worth it traveling 17 hours. Like your body just can't handle that. But when we travel, we'll stay with people. So like I know like when I'm in Seaside, I don't pay for hotel there. When I'm in Colorado, I don't pay for hotel. When I'm in different places, I know people that live there at this point, so I don't have to pay for housing. Advice on how to consistently make close step aggressive on every approach, something I struggle with. It's going to be the same thing for like most of these. Is just by yourself in your house or go to the beach, wherever you want to do it. Approach as aggressively as possible 100 times every day. Right? Like, and then eventually you'll just start doing it. And then when a ball's there, it'll be a little bit more natural.
If you want to do it, you'll do it. That's the thing. Like, if you don't want to do it, you're not going to figure out a way to do it.
Doing private lessons, I think, actually helps. So, like, if we were working together, I would make sure you do it. And that's a lot of the things. Like, a lot of guys don't have motivation to do it themselves or don't have the self-awareness. Watching film helps, but, like, I would make you approach aggressively, and then I would make the drills from very simple to more complex and more game-like to, like, make that transition as seamless as possible. But it's really just reps. Who's the best player you've played with? Played with?
Indoor or beach? Are you thinking?
I think it's probably beach. I mean, my channel's Diego Perez Beach Volleyball.
Okay.
But some people ask indoor questions. I thought Dave was pretty good. Wyzorg, I just played with him. But, I mean, I can't. Alex Harthaler was really good. We started doing really well, but too bad he got hurt. I thought Devin Berkey was pretty good. haven't played with a ton of really good guys. I played against Taylor Crabb and Sanders and Phil Dahlhauser and all these guys. Imagine if Mole and Amon played together. Yeah, that would be cool, but the problem is their style is like completely different and they both play right side. So it would be better with the Swedish blocker. What does glorying God look like in the context of volleyball? How do you go beyond wearing the Jesus rules shirt? That's a good question. So at tournaments, well, I can answer this in many different ways, but at tournaments, we bring people in to hear the gospel. We preach to them. When I'm at tournaments, constantly building relationships with people, taking the opportunities when they're there, share the gospel, preach the truth to people. A lot of it's like just relationships. Like you're actually dealing with real people, and you have to tell them the truth. But when you're playing volleyball, I think what's in here comes out. So like if you're frustrated and angry and not trusting in the Lord when you're playing, it's going to come out. Do you have anything?
Yeah. I mean, you have to be it. You have to do the little things when no one's watching. You can't just all of a sudden put on a show. That might work for a little while, but
yeah. I mean, it starts for me in the morning when I wake up. It starts in January when I'm training by myself and nobody's there watching. Like putting in the hard work. Like that's something like as a Christian we should be doing. Like holding ourselves to a high standard, being excellent, working hard. It's like it's so much. It's not just like a wear the shirt or say post on Instagram. It's a everything all the time.
Has a huge impact what you do. You never know. The Lord can convict you that day on something, and you deal with someone that might be dealing with that problem that same exact day. Maybe not. Maybe down the line, a year later, then it actually came, and then the Lord brings it back to your mind.
Yeah. Or there will be some things that I share with somebody that like I thought wasn't that impactful maybe, and they tell me like a year later or a couple years later, wow, that like changed my life. And I'm like, wow, I thought I was just sharing a little truth that I learned that week.
Yeah.
Somebody said, what are the best outdoor grass shoes for volleyball? Okay, I bought a pair of shoes worth $2,000. Did I tell you about this? Grass volleyball shoes worth $2,000. So I was in Oregon with my friend Sam Coburn playing a grass tournament. I was playing with no shoes. It rained, so it got really muddy, and like we were slipping around. We're in the quarterfinals or something. We get obliterated. It's double elimination, so we go to the losers bracket. But we were It was literally like we were on ice. We lost like 21-4. It was really bad. So we're like, okay, we need to get shoes, like hiking shoes or something for volleyball. So we go to the grocery store, and they were selling shoes, and we got some ASIC running like hiking shoes, trail shoes for like $70. But because of that, we won the tournament. We won $4,000, so it was technically worth $2,000. Best investment of my life, actually. Where'd my phone go? Thank you, man. I gotta head out. Fun chat. Love the message you're spreading. God bless you, Noah. How do you keep a really good mental when you make lots of mistakes and get frustrated? Well, getting frustrated is not a good mental. It's the second to last one.
You keep a real good mental when you make lots of mistakes and get frustrated.
Realize it doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah.
That's yeah,
That's
it's a
the
big
hardest
one.
to tell people, though,
Oh, I love it.
because in order to get better, it needs to mean something, but it needs to be for the right reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you're never going to get better if you don't care about it. That's not what Diego's saying, obviously. But in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. But it does matter.
It doesn't matter, but it also like I say that just like oversimplify it, but it really like if you trust in the Lord and his plan and his timing, then you won't freak out when bad things happen, or at least seemingly bad things happen. I actually just made a video about this on my other account of like we're supposed to be like children before the Lord, and like as a child trust that their parents are going to take care of them and give them what they need, and the parent doesn't want their kid freaking out like, hey, are we going to have food on the table? Are we going to same thing with the Lord. He's like, oh, you miss a point or you play bad. It's like, okay, well, that stuff happens. Like the Lord's just growing you. If you're a child, if you've been born again, child of God, he's disciplining you, correcting you, growing you. And a lot of times that comes from making mistakes to humble you. So when I make mistakes and I am not playing well, yeah, I get frustrated. I want to play better, but then I realize, okay, no, thank you, Lord, for putting me through this trial and giving me the awareness to get better, right? So if I play against a guy like Phil Dahlhaus or somebody who's really good will block me off the court, yeah, I get frustrated, but then I'm like, oh wait, no, that now I know the standard. Now I know like where I need to get, and you could just learn from that. But the only way to really fix that is like believing God and trusting in what He says. Sorry for the typo. Thanks for answering. Yes. Was SFVA easy wins? Yes. Do you know the SFVA, the grass?
It's the Oregon.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty easy. It's a nice little paycheck every year. Well, that's what it's been.
Nice.
Do you have any volleyball YouTubers you watch as one yourself? No. No. It's going to sound really cocky, but I don't think most people know what they're talking about. And I just don't. I don't know. I don't watch volleyball for fun. Do you watch volleyball YouTubers?
Who is there?
I don't know. I actually don't know who there is. I just found out Eric Soji has like 100,000 followers on YouTube.
Okay.
He does like reaction videos,
Okay.
which makes sense. No, I don't.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know what. I should do that. Watch a game and go, wow, that was crazy.
That would work. Just watch the viral videos.
I feel like I can get a lot of views if I just roast people. Like one seed volleyball or first seed volleyball.
I think so.
He'll just put like little reels of different plays, and like if sometimes there's controversial doubles, I'll just like react to it, be like, yeah, that was a double.
Yeah.
I watch Norway used to post more on YouTube, Anders and Christian Sorum, but they don't post as much anymore. I'll watch film of guys like them because I'm trying to beat them. I'll maybe watch like Anders Mole had a blocking tutorial I watched. I think he also had a passing tutorial. But like, I mean, who is there to learn from? Like at a certain point, when you like have reached a certain level, it's like, who are you gonna learn from? Now, if David Amon made a YouTube video, I'd for sure watch that, right? Or Taylor Crabb, if he made like an instructional video, which I don't think will ever happen, I'll watch that for sure because he's clearly better than me and has been playing for longer. But most of these guys on YouTube, they haven't played at a high level, So like, yeah, they know kind of what to do because they've, I guess, seen it third hand. But it's different when you've been through it yourself. And I made another video saying like the best players in the world, like LeBron James, he's like pretty much coaching their team. Like these, that's where we're trying to get. Chandler North posts good volleyball games and tutorials. Do you know who that is? Crab has done a lot of stuff with the McKibben Bros. Yeah, I saw a couple of his videos. I think it was I don't know. I don't think he was really sharing much. I think he was just sharing like
That was a few years ago.
that was like 5-7 years ago. Yeah.
Do they still have a deal with the AVP?
McKibben?
Yeah.
I think they're like full time. They're video people.
Okay.
They're media guys. Yeah.
'Cause I don't think they post on YouTube.
It's been a year since they posted. Yeah.
Oh. So the AVP probably just bought their rights. Like they can't post on their own anymore.
Maybe. Yeah. AVP is pretty strict about that stuff. I'm surprised they haven't told me to take down anything.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. They probably will at a certain point.
Oh.
Yeah. So I might not be able to post matches. I probably will still be able to post highlights, but the full match, they have certain rules of like you can't post it after, like you have to wait at least 24 hours or however many days.
Okay.
When is the right situation to take more risks or to play it more safe? I mean, you kind of got to feel that out. Like if I'm down by 5 points and the other team has game point, I'm going to rip my serves. Take a little bit more of a risk to get it going a run.
Yeah, how do you learn to win?
I know, you're the winner. You tell me. What was it called? What was the title?
Competitive Cauldron.
Caldron.
Cauldron.
Caldron.
Yeah, I mean, any advantage that you can get to try and win. Like if this guy is bad at this, then you don't feel sorry. You just expose it. I don't know. You just any chance that you have, you just do.
Yeah, I mean, we were just taking risks playing around the world. At what point do you just stop taking the risks?
Yeah. Figure out how to win. What's the percentages? Sure, you can play percentages.
It's all
as
a
well.
numbers game. Yeah.
Moneyball. It's a pretty good movie.
Moneyball? I haven't seen that.
Jonah Hill, Brad Pitt. Yeah, they just play the numbers.
Okay. Yeah, percentages. There has to be a book or something on like
How to win.
risk. I think the question was about take more risk.
Uh,
Risk management. That's a class I took at Masters for like finance. Risk management.
okay.
I'm sure there's theories on it.
Yeah, it's a mental game. Sometimes you lose some points so that you can gain some points later. I'll actually play that game. Like you keep on going high line. They like sit on the high line, and then you like cut it, and then they switch, and then you switch. It's a chess game.
Yeah, or like on defense, sometimes like I'm not even trying to get the dig. I'm just trying to see what they're doing.
Yeah.
Just trying to see if they react to my movements. And a lot of it's just me, like the first half of the game is just me learning what they're doing. I don't even care if I get the dig. If I do, like, cool. I'm just more seeing, just watching, baiting them. And then when it matters, you can get like bam, 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 like 3 digs in a row if you set it up right.
Yeah.
And that's because if you can hang neck and neck with them without doing anything crazy good, and then you set that up, like that, you just blew the game open, you won.
One of the things I heard Micah Moss say is you set a crazy ball the first play of the game so that they just the middle for the rest of the game is like, oh, he can make that set.
Yeah.
Even though you might not win that point.
Okay. That's what Michael says. He says just hit the first ball as hard as you can.
Yeah.
Then defender will just be stuck.
Yeah. Or scared.
Yeah, or scared. But it's hard when you're 5'8" like me. Do you know any other pro beach volleyball players that are Christians? I only know of you and Troy Field. I don't actually. Well, okay. For real, like, we want to have a real talk right now. You know, I've reached out to Troy many times. Maybe hopefully will see this. I have his phone number. He's responded once, actually, asking me to get together for the word. I should actually text him again, ask him to get like coffee or something. But no, yeah, we haven't been able to connect. Kind of weird, right? Caleb Quakel, Dylan Zaka. I played a tournament with Dylan Zaka. We wore the Jesus Rules shirts together. He's a guy I would consider a brother in Christ, and probably be at his wedding, and Michael might officiate it.
Heard that.
There's a few, I think, yeah. Logan Weber, he's a guy that says he's a Christian. I've reached out to him, tried to get coffee with him, doesn't respond. Invited him to our Bible studies, doesn't respond. At this point, you know, I haven't really been telling people this, but it's been years. I've reached out to oh yeah, Miles Partain. Yes, Miles Partain. He's a believer. Miles and I have had some amazing conversations. I don't know him like super well, but I mean, I've been playing against him since I was in high school. He's like legit Christian. I think he's just a little bit quieter, maybe. Yeah, not as bold as I am, which I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where that goes. Yeah, I don't know any other believers. Do you follow Partain's shot selection strategy, deciding a side before jumping and then picking to chip it or swing it in the air? No. I don't know if he's still doing that. Did you see his video on that? So, if I remember correctly, Miles said when he attacks, he decides before he hits the ball if he's going to hit it line or angle. And then in the air, he's deciding if he's going to swing high or low. Okay. So, because the blocker is essentially, if you line it up right, they have to pretty much guess. And they're guessing one of four things. And so if you're trying to in the air decide one of two things, your percentages are higher than theirs.
Interesting. That's really analytical.
Yeah.
I've never thought about that. I feel like I mainly look at the blocker because the blocker does give a decent amount. But again, I don't play at the highest level for beach, so there's a lot of different strategies that I don't know about.
I try to not think too much and just try to feel it out. A lot of it is, yeah, based off where I sense they are, and then like my weight distribution, like how, like if I'm leaning forward, back, side, how far off the set is, I just decide where to hit it. Like, so for example, what I probably should be doing more is like this is one thing I was thinking, if I'm late to the ball and it's a pretty good set, like kind of tight to the net, and I'm on my way up, instead of trying to hit it, like that would be a perfect time to shoot it. Because I'm on my way up. It's hard for the defender to see, especially if you kind of the ball on your way up. It's super hard as a defender to see if you're going to shoot it. versus on your way down, it's way easier to see what you're doing. It's like that would be. It's just like situational plays, knowing like on this pass, on this set, on my how my weight is, my balance is, and then kind of feeling out their blocker and where they are. You just make decisions. Like I said, don't think about it too much. Generating power on a swing is hitting fast and relaxed, right? Not muscling it. Yes. I just made a video about this. I recommend watching it. Mechanics, whip, snap, fling your arm, and then strength, but mechanics. Patrick's a power guy.
Well, I mean,
How did that go?
if you look at most of the top players, they're probably the most athletic. They're probably really strong as well. They don't have to be the strongest, but they're probably really, really athletic. And like you can get as much technique as possible and like train these like aggressive approaches, but someone that's taller, more physical, jumps higher is gonna be better in the long run.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Alman, what
David Alman, yeah.
He's extremely athletic. It's technique and he practices it, but he's extremely athletic.
Yeah, he's pretty strong too.
Yeah. Same Mole. He's just crazy athletic. Like you can get away with more if you're more athletic, essentially.
But I also think like if you have a bad technique and then you just get stronger, then you're just doing it stronger. You're not doing it better.
Yeah, it's easier to change technique. Like you should start on athleticism early.
Yeah, like the amount of growth you can get from technique is like really quick, and you can like get way up there. But then, like like strength and all this stuff will really bring you up there. Which is what I'm missing. I think I have a lot of the technique down. I'm just missing strength. So I'm hitting the gym twice a day, baby. No, I've been doing once a day.
Oh, dang.
It was way too much twice a day. And it's just too much time.
Not enough rest.
No, because I go at night and then I wouldn't go to bed till like 12. So. Do you know what grass tournaments you will play next year? I'm really not thinking about grass at all. I'm thinking about international tournaments. That's what I'm thinking about, is what countries am I going to and who am I going to bring? That's what I'm thinking about, because I don't want to just go with my partner and me and my coach. I want to, especially for international tournaments, like bring a team of people, a video guy, maybe 2 video guys, team manager, maybe another person or 2 to like help with food and just random stuff. But we'll see with the funding we have this year, how many people we'll be able to bring. What do you think USA needs to do to make it farther internationally? These are tough questions. Well, these are questions that require energy and thinking. And usually I could just roast USA Volleyball because we've been doing so bad, but I really want the US to do better. And I mean, a big thing that we don't have is long-term partnerships. Like, the United States is a very free country, and we're very creative and like do things out of the norm, right? That's like just who we are as a country. We have the greatest music and movies, but the problem with that is it's very inconsistent, right? So sometimes we shoot up and we're the best, sometimes we are the worst, and right now we're not doing amazing. So every player is playing their own way. We have their own trainings. You switch around partners whenever you want because everybody's like, I guess, hoping to get to the top or trying to find that perfect partners that's gonna play amazing and never give them any problems, and then nobody ends up committing with anybody. So like long-term partnerships, I think is the biggest thing that we're missing in the United States. Um, yeah, that's probably it. As a defender, how do I dig up swings more often instead of letting the ball blow right past me? I like this question here. As a defender, how do I dig up swings more often instead of letting the ball blow right past me? I'm sorry, that was.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. No, I like. Sorry, I'll answer the question in a second. It's kind of funny because that's like, yeah, it's everybody's problem. And the way you said "below right past me," like you're not even close. I don't know, dude. I don't even think I'm good at defense. Stay deep. If you're really far back, you have more time. But then the problem is you have more court to cover if you're further back.
I think just touching the ball to try. Yeah. Eventually.
Seeing the speed. Yeah, just get somebody to just hit balls at you really hard.
Not being afraid to get hit anywhere.
Yeah, like just throw yourself in front of the ball and then just try to like slap at it or whatever.
That's how Japan plays indoor defense. They're basically blocking, but blocking with their body, and then they'll make a move afterwards.
Really?
Yeah.
Or blocking?
Not blocking, but like they see exactly where the hitter is, and then they're not going to a position. They're going to where the hitter is hitting.
Okay.
Like we were taught, okay, you have your base defense, and then you go here, and then you're like, okay, if they hit it to you, then cool. But no, you're playing. The game is to dig the ball. So do whatever you have to do to dig the ball.
Yeah, I just never really think of the ball as like blowing right past me. Like, I think of like a baseball swing, like it just goes right past you. I mean, in beach volleyball, the court's kind of small. Maybe your blocker's just not doing his job, like, because he should be covering half the court. Stay further back. I don't know. That's my advice. Stay further back. Sorry, I didn't mean to roast you, but the visual I had was funny. All right, please ask away more questions. I'm gonna do this for 10 more minutes. We got 10 minutes, so please get it out. Get it out. Okay, like I said before.
They're scared now.
No, I'm being nice. Or I'm gonna do this like every week for the next maybe month or two. And then I'm gonna make it exclusive for members only. So take advantage of it while you can, unless you want to pay like $5 a month, which I think is worth it because I can answer your questions specifically. And please think about like type a lot because it's kind of delayed. So if I have to ask you questions, it takes about 15 seconds for it to go through. So your question might get lost in the sauce. So write out a long question I can really analyze and ask. Favorite player besides Ahmed Tijan, Qatar defender, who followed me back on Instagram. But yeah, he's like insane. This guy's 6'1" and looks like he doesn't even take a look, and he just jumps and just swings high and just hard and is hitting past huge blockers. Insane. And they've been playing really well. But yeah, he's a guy I watch. I don't even watch Aman because he's just a completely different play style. Hot take. You have any hot takes? Somebody's asking for a hot take. About volleyball?
Interesting. Yeah, that's
That's a loaded question.
This is very specific. I wonder who this is.
Who? Oh.
Person asking.
Well, you got 5 minutes. I'm gonna try to not ruin relationships right now. Give hot takes.
It doesn't have to be about relationships.
No, I mean like people like.
Oh.
So like I could roast the AVP, or I could roast like I don't know. Hot take. Okay. This is not a hot take, but see, I don't think they're hot takes because I just think they're true. Like I just think they're right. But
most people don't agree.
yeah, I think giving a shot call, is a complete waste of time. Complete waste of time. My coach might think this is a hot take. He thinks giving a shot call is important. I completely disagree. Because guys are running 3s and 4s all the time. It's like not even worth it. The amount of time it takes for you to like, well, you give a call, the person runs, and then it takes a second for the person hitting to like even hear it, and I don't even listen anyway. So don't give a call, just cover. Like look at the block and just try to cover your hitter. It's probably the best thing you could do. How are you doing? Was this interesting?
Was.
It was.
How are you looking to? Is this how most of them go? Q&A.
Yeah, pretty much. I haven't done one on this account yet. But my other one, the other account when I do live streams, it's a little bit more like faith-based questions mixed with volleyball.
Okay.
But this is mainly volleyball right now. Because I said it's volleyball questions.
Wow, so you've done a bunch of these.
And this is like my third one.
Oh, interesting.
But I think it's pretty good. I mean, we've had like 4 to 10 people on. We have 4 people on right now. Swinging at a ball, technique matter more than jump height or vice versa? I think if you can contact the ball as high as possible, that'll be good. Because it doesn't matter if you're hitting over them. Yeah, I tell newer players this. I'm like, don't even worry about taking a look. Don't worry about anything. If I was starting off in beach volleyball, I would just jump as high as I can and just hit the ball high and hard and deep every time. Don't think, don't look, just as high as you possibly can. Back line every time. Your hitting percentage is going to be very high. There's only a few guys that won't work against. What's your faith-based channel? It's Diego Nick Perez. Same thing as my Instagram, Diego Nick Perez. It was my main channel that I was doing volleyball videos on. I was getting like hundreds of thousands of views a month, and I stopped doing volleyball videos, and now I'm doing more like preaching. So as I'm driving or something, or I have a thought, I'll live stream, and I'll literally just share like a quick 15-20 minute thing, and then I'll make like more vlogs and like just personal life stuff, updating people on like what I'm doing. When I travel, I'll do vlogs or make just like little cinematic fun videos. So that I haven't really figured out exactly what I'm going to be posting on that, but I am preaching live streams pretty much every day, and then I am doing vlogs and then just creative stuff. So I don't know if I don't know if I'm going to put my music there too. All right. It was fun, everybody. I appreciate it. God bless you guys. Remember, Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, and there's no way to the Father except through him. Volleyball is great and all. but that's the most important thing. So read your Bible, get in the Word, believe in the Lord Jesus Christ, and you will be saved.